Good morning, guys. Today we're going to be doing the general journal, which is the last journal. I'm just going to revise the previous journals that we have done. Please remember, guys, we did the cash receipts journal where we record all the cash that we have received. That is received by the business basically. And then we had the cash payment journal. In the cash payment journals, guys, we recorded all the money that was paid out, right? It was either paid out from our bank account or we simply used a check to pay those amounts. The only thing that was different with our cash payment journal is the fact that if we received money from a debtor, all right, obviously when we receive money from a debtor, it will be recorded in the cash receipts journal. However, if the bank declines to pay that amount because of insufficient funds in the customer's bank account, that amount will be reversed in the cash payment journal. I think you learned that recently. All right, I repeat, guys, if we receive cash or a check from a customer, all right, obviously that check we still need to take it to the bank to cash it, to turn it into money. All right, when we get to the bank and the bank says that the check was dishonored, meaning that the customer does not have money in their account, then that check must be reversed. Remember, when we received it, we recorded it in the CRJ. However, guys, when we have information that that check has been dishonored, we need to record it in the cash payment journal, which is canceling. Remember, cash payment journal, guys, it is the money going out. In this case, there isn't actually any money going out. It's just that we are canceling the money that was received previously. I will get into that later on. I'm going to explain other things that go into the cash payment journal. Okay. Now, guys, we also did the debtors journal. In the debtors journal, we recorded transactions that resulted from us selling items on credit. Basically, guys, we have debtors in this case. Okay, whenever we sell goods on credit, that amount will be recorded in the debtors journal. Then we had debtors allowances journal. In the debtors allowances journal, we record transactions whereby the customer returned goods to us. All right, when the customer returns goods to us as the business, we're going to record it in the debtors allowances journal. For us to record transactions in the debtors allowances journal, we need to use a source document which is called a creditor's note. Okay, now don't want you guys to confuse debtors journal with creditors journal and debtors allowances journal with creators allowances journal. You need to understand what they represent. Those are two different things. Okay, creditors journal, we only record transactions whereby we as the business purchased goods. We bought goods on credit. Debtors journal, customers bought goods from us on credit. Guys, please write that somewhere because it's very important. Debtors journal is when customers buy goods from us on credit. So basically, we are selling those goods on credit. Okay. What else? In the creditors journal, we record transactions where we purchased goods from creditors, from the suppliers. We bought goods on credit. In the creditors allowances journal, we record transactions whereby we as the business returned goods to the creditor or the supplier. The goods that we bought on credit, when we return them to the creditor or the supplier, we're going to record them in the creditors allowances journal. In the debtors allowances journal, we record transactions whereby the customer returned goods to us. Here we are returning goods to creditors. In the creditors allowances journal, we are returning goods to creditors. Please write that because, guys, those things are very important. And then we did petty cash. Okay, in the petty cash journal, guys, we recorded small amounts. Okay, small amounts that we normally use to buy stationery, so on and so forth. And then we had obviously in that, guys, we had impressed amount. Remember, the impressed amount is simply the money that we're gonna withdraw from from our bank and put it into the petty cash where we're going to use it. It's basically the money that we withdrew that we're going to use to meet daily expenses, daily business expenses, guys. Please do not forget that information. Now, guys, the last journal will be what we refer to as the general journal. General journal, meaning that this is the general of all journals. What do we record in this transaction? I mean, in this journal, guys. In this journal, we record all transactions that could not be recorded in the CRJ, CPJ, PCJ, CJ, CAJ, DJ, and DAJ. I hope you got that. All the transactions that could not be recorded in those journals will be recorded in this journal.